Oh my god. What is that? Ah. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode on the KaoshKraft server. And as you saw by the intro, I have been pranked. Oh my god. Look at that. They're birch doors. So there's only 2 people who could have done this. Because if you've been watching the whole season 2, there's been a history with birch doors. It's either Fancy or Conman. That is who has done this prank. So, oh, I see a sign. I see a sign. Oh, maybe it's not a sign. There's no signs on there. Let's go have a look and see who done the prank. I've been pranked in ages. What was the last prank that happened to me? I can't even remember what was the last prank that happened to me. I don't think I have been pranked. Oh, it was on my spawn base, wasn't it? Over there. Oh, there is signs. Let's go have a look. See who done this. It says, I never meant for it to get this bad. Once you get a taste, you can't stop. Was dropping off my junk. Things got out of hand. Hope we can be friends again. Fancy and Mr. 500. I guess some of you are thinking, who is Mr. 500? Well, I guess the cat's out the bag now. He is one of the new members who's going to be joining the server. You'll find out more about that. We plan to introduce a few of the new members on Sunday's episode of KaoshKraft, so you'll find out a little bit more about that on Sunday. But thanks for the pranks, guys. That means I've got to get you back now, so I'm just going to be clearing this up. But I thought, you know what, as I'm clearing it up, I will talk to you guys about a few things, because there's been a few crazy things that have been going on recently with me. If you noticed, or if you follow me on Twitter, I've mentioned it, and yeah, I've just been talking about it on there, and that's why I haven't really had any episodes up recently. But for a few episodes ago, you guys know that I spoke about my cat, saying he was ill, he had cancer and stuff like that, and what we're doing at the moment is doing the best thing to keep him comfortable. And last week Sunday just gone, Harvey unfortunately passed away last Sunday, and I'll tell you how it all happened and stuff. But honestly, guys, it was one of the saddest and like one of the most traumatic things I've ever witnessed in my life. I'll go through it from the start of the day until when he passed away, as we're cleaning this up, because it really was like, I don't think I've ever really been that sad about an animal dying, but it was terrible, and I'm still pretty sad now, and it's taken a while to get over it. But yeah, I'll explain it to you. So as you guys know, Harvey was quite ill. He had cancer. He had lymphoma, and yeah, and the vets told us he only had like 2 months left, which was like, okay, we accepted that. We accepted that he only had 2 months left to live. That's what the doctor told us. That was about 3 weeks ago. He told us that. So we brought him home. We decided to give him these tablets that they recommended, and yeah, and they were going to make him more comfortable, not in any pain or anything like that. Oh wow, look at this prank. It goes everywhere. Let me go and have a little look around first. Right, so it goes all the way around here. Yeah, let me have a look around and I'll continue the story on in a second. I just want to see how extensive this prank is. Oh my god. Oh, it's all on the inside as well. Oh my. What? Why get round here? Oh, there's buttons as well. Buttons are annoying. Buttons are so annoying. So I'm guessing it goes everywhere, all through the inside of my house and everything. Wow. You guys, thanks for this. Thanks a lot. Oh, it's even in the swimming pool. Oh my god. Wow, this is gonna take forever to clean up. But yeah, what I was saying, guys, we knew he didn't have long left because they told us 2 months and stuff, but that was 3 weeks ago. And we took him home and we started giving him the tablets they told us to give him and things like that. And yeah, he started showing a little bit of improvement, like getting more energy and stuff. He started eating, which was a good sign. I think there was one day we put like 3 bowls of food down because we wasn't sure which one he was going to like, and he actually ate every single bowl by the morning, and we was like really happy with that. And then probably about So he passed away on Sunday. So probably about 3 days before that Sunday, all of a sudden he started not eating, and we were a little bit concerned. We kind of put it down to the fact that because he had lymphoma, and lymphoma is your lymph nodes, and you've got lymph nodes in your neck, and we kind of thought like maybe it was tough for him to swallow, because we kind of like saw that he was like gulping quite a lot when he swallowed. So we thought maybe he's been put off with his food. So we bought a load of different foods and stuff, because I was doing some research on it, and we bought some different foods because they said sometimes with this lymphoma they can kind of like go off foods, and then you need to change up their foods every now and again. So we bought different foods, I think like 3 different types, and he just kept not eating the food, and he was taking little bits of the food, but not much, like a couple of mouthfuls every single day. And then that carried on for about 3 days, Sunday being the 3rd day. And the night before that Sunday, so Saturday night, he wasn't moving much. He was just laying in my room, and just laying there, and he was trying to like it became really late at night, so it must have been about 10 p.m, something like that. And he couldn't really walk. You could see he was really weak, and he was trying to, I think he was trying to hide. That's what I think he was trying to do. And he went and he was like kind of pulling himself along the floor. Like he wasn't getting up and walking, he was pulling himself like with his claws, like digging his claws into the floor and pulling himself along. And he was trying to hide. You could see that he was trying to go under my bed. So I didn't really want him to go under there because I didn't know if I could get him out. So I kind of just made a little kind of like shelter thing for him so he could go and hide in there. And he seemed a little bit more comfortable, but he wasn't looking good. He was looking kind of rough, and I was really worried about him that Saturday night. So eventually what happened was I took him downstairs because it's a lot cooler downstairs. I was thinking maybe he's a bit hot or something like that. So I took him downstairs, and I ended up sleeping downstairs as well. And he after I took him downstairs, he relaxed a lot more, and he was a lot more chilled when he took him downstairs. I think he fell asleep, and that was it. And I woke up in the morning. He was just laying there. I wouldn't say he was fine, but he seemed not that bad as the night before, because I was planning on taking him vet that day because that night wasn't that great. So we woke up, we wanted to see how he was, and he was downstairs. We tried to give him some food, he wouldn't eat. And the night before, like I said, he wasn't really walking at all. And then all of a sudden, he just got up and then walked out into the garden, and we were like, oh, so he does have some energy, and that was like a good sign for me. I was like, oh wow, like I was going to take him to the vet, see if they can give any advice or anything like that, or anything to take away any pain that he was having. But then all of a sudden he walked into the garden, and I was like, oh, so maybe he was just having a bad night or something like that. And that kind of cheered me up a bit, because like the night before wasn't looking that great. And so we took him, he went into the garden, and he was just laying in the sun because it was a really hot day. And my cats always love to do that, so him doing that is not unusual. He's always a cat that always kind of laid in the sun. So that was a good sign, because the vet said like if he's not being himself, then that's the time to bring him into the vet, kind of thing. But he went out. The cat couldn't really walk for the last day, and then all of a sudden he got up and walked into the garden. We thought, well, maybe he's just having a better day today. And then so we were just keeping an eye on him throughout the day. He was in the garden for the majority of the day, and he wasn't moving much though. And we kept going to check on him, and he wasn't moving. He was just laying in the sun. Looked like he was sleeping most of the time. So we had to go out, so we brought him inside, and then when we come back, we opened the back door again. He was still inside when we came back, and then we went upstairs, and then we came back downstairs again. He got up and went into the garden. We thought, again, that's brilliant. Like, he's got a lot of energy. The day before he didn't move, and now today he's got up and walked into the garden twice. So it actually shows some signs of improvement. And then because a few of my family know that the cat was ill, my dad came round, and he just come to see him, knowing that the cat's got cancer and stuff, see how he is and things like that. So he came to see him, and he saw him, and he wasn't doing too great. He was still in the garden, wasn't moving much, and just looked like he just didn't have a lot of energy, which was understandable, because usually what he was doing when he was moving around a lot, he would move around a lot for the day and then get really tired. So I kind of just figured he was tired because he walked out into the garden twice. And so my dad came around to come see him, and then my dad left pretty much, and then I brought him inside because he's been in the garden pretty much all day. And then when I brought him inside, I put him on in the living room where he likes to lay, like on the floor, because it's nice and cool. And we went upstairs, and then Sada went downstairs to go and check on him, and she said he's breathing quite slow. And when we say slow, it wasn't like really dangerously slow, like we was really concerned about it. It was just kind of like relaxed kind of slow. But that was unusual because over the last couple of weeks he's been breathing really heavy, like you can see, like he's been taking really deep breaths. So it was kind of different for us to see him breathing kind of slow. So so I thought, you know what, I'm going to bring him upstairs, maybe make him a little bit more comfortable, put him on the bed and stuff, because he's been laying in the garden all day, he's been laying downstairs on the floor all day. Let's bring him upstairs. And then I brought him upstairs, and then that's when everything started to happen. Literally brought him upstairs, and then within 10 minutes he started breathing, like making a wheezing sound when he was breathing. And I was like, okay, it's not completely unusual for him to make that sound, but he was making it kind of consistently, like breath after breath. Before he would do it like every, I don't know, 30 minutes or something, but now he was doing it every single breath, he was doing it. And at this time, this was around 5 p.m. and it was on a Sunday, so the vets wasn't even open, so we couldn't even do anything. So I thought, you know what, let's just make him comfortable. He was laying down on my bed, and he was there. We were just stroking him, just keeping an eye on him. And then like 5-10 minutes went, and then the wheezing got a lot heavier, and he started breathing a lot faster, and you could see in himself he started to panic a little bit that he couldn't breathe. And then he tried to start moving, and he didn't really have enough energy, so he couldn't really move that much. And then he started like clawing and moving around, and his breathing got a lot faster and faster and faster. And then I just looked at Sada, and I said to her, like, this is it, he's gonna die. And from that point, he pretty much just kept breathing faster and faster and faster. It looked like he was struggling for air. It was making a lot of noise. It was really loud, and it was so scary, guys. It was so horrible to see like an animal that you love breathing like that, like gasping for air, and you can't do anything about it. Like I literally was just standing there, and like I was crying. It was terrible. I couldn't stand to see him like that, and he was gasping for air, and I just went up to him, and I was just trying to like hold him and stroke him, and then he was kind of like panicking and trying to get up and trying to move, and then eventually he was like, he just kept gasping, and then he just stopped, and then he just laid down, and then that was it. And it was horrible. I don't know, there's something I would never, what's this? Sorry, here's an F1 car, fancy, thanks. That's something that I would never ever hope anyone to see, because it was quite traumatic, if I'm completely honest. I've never seen anything or anyone die or anything like that, and to see that, it honestly, it broke my heart. It really did. It broke my heart, and it was terrible, because that was my cat, and I couldn't do anything to help him, and he was just there, and he couldn't breathe, and I just wanted to help him, and I couldn't. So yeah, it was hard. It was very hard, and that was probably one of the saddest days of my life, I'm not gonna lie. It really was, and it was hard for me to take. Even Sada witnessed it, and she said it was traumatic as well. So yeah, so with nothing we can do, and he passed away like right there and then. And we called around a few emergency kind of vets, because sometimes they have some emergency lines, and we were asked for some advice. What should we do, saying the cat just passed away? We wasn't sure whether what to do with the body and stuff, and they said just keep it in a cool place. So we put him in like his cat basket, and we have like a hallway that's near the front door, and we put him out there. And then the next morning we took him to, like, I didn't know they had places like this, but we took him to like a I don't know what to call it. It's, you know, if a human dies, they take him to like an undertaker's place, and they lay him on like a casket, and you can go and visit him and stuff. Yeah, we took him to a place like that, and it was really nice. It was nice to like put him there and kind of say our goodbyes to him and stuff like that. And yeah, they took him, and he's gonna get cremated, and we're gonna get the ashes probably in about a week. But that's why I didn't have any videos up, guys, for, I think I didn't have any on Sunday. I think I had a live stream which I did on Saturday, but I didn't have any videos up Sunday, Monday and Tuesday, because it was really tough for me. It really was, to see that, and it's honestly taken me a couple of days to get over it, and I'm not fully over it now, but I'm a bit better. But every day, I take every day at a time, I guess. And yeah, it was something so sad. I know it's kind of taken away from the prank, kind of me talking about this, but that's just where I am at the moment. So I just kind of thought I would talk about this while I'm cleaning this prank up, which is probably going to take a while. But yeah, I wanted to tell you guys about it because a lot of you gave me some very nice messages about Harvey and stuff. People who follow me on Twitter already know that he passed away, but I know some of you don't really follow the Twitter and stuff like that. But even in the comments where I mentioned it before, a lot of you were being really nice, wishing him the best and stuff like that. So I kind of wanted to give you guys an update of what happened, and yeah, let you know how everything went down and stuff. But yeah, on a brighter note, I guess I've got a new microphone. I don't know if you guys can tell. I'd like to know what you guys think of it, whether I need to change any settings or anything like that. I know I think I need a different pop filter for it, because I know sometimes the P's and stuff might sound a bit weird, but I plan on getting that so I can fix that. But it's a really good mic. It's an XLR mic, and yeah, it should be a lot better quality. I hope so. I might need to mess around with a few settings, but I don't know yet. But guys, I think I'm gonna end this episode here because I don't really have much more to talk about, and I've just got to clean up this prank. I've got like doors full of inventories and stuff, so I need to clean up this prank. I've done quite a bit, to be honest. I've done all the front and I've done around here and stuff. I've done some of this, not much of it, but I need to do the rest of this. But on Sunday's episode, we're going to be introducing there are 2 new KaoshKraft members. There are 3 new KaoshKraft members, but we're going to be introducing 2 of them, and then the third one, hopefully when he gets some time, we'll be introducing him as well. So you can look forward to that. Once again, guys, I just want to say thank you to everybody who was hoping the best for Harvey and hoping he gets better and stuff, but sadly that didn't happen. And I know all you guys are going to leave nice comments and things like that, so thank you for the nice comments you're going to leave in advance. And yeah, but I'm going to end this episode here, guys. I'm going to continue cleaning this up. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again in the next episode on the KaoshKraft server.
Oh, come on. She's not going to want to have babies anymore. One of these guys would step up.
I'm trying to think how we can do this. Okay.
No, she don't want to have another baby, so waste of